What's up, y'all? My name is Hamasa, and welcome back to City Skylines. Welcome back to the Metropolis, y'all. Just checking out the front of the Middletown Opera House. And not too much going on during the middle of the day in the Opera House. Looks like probably more of a night events type of deal. We do have some people parked out front. Maybe they're just getting ready for the concert tonight. Oh, and an ambulance has shown up. We had a sick person at the Flaming Ring. They must have gotten some nasty chicken. But anyways, yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. We are looking at Middletown right now. Very well put together by my standards. We got Cumberland over here. Not really too many problems. But then we go and check out East Westfall, and as you can see, there is a fair amount of sickness here. Now, I did figure out what the sickness was coming from. There was actually their main water source was sitting right next to an oil power plant, which happened to pollute the water. So I moved it a little. Hopefully that fixes these sickness issues here. But they're going to need to work that out on their own, because I just don't have time to take care of every sick person in my city. But it looks like they are causing quite a traffic jam, so hopefully this is worked out in the near future. But anyways, yeah, the thing for today, what I'm going to do is something that I wasn't planning on doing. I'm actually going to start expanding the districts, and, you know, and these... What I was hoping was going to kind of become like little suburban towns, I'm actually going to start expanding those, and we're going to start grouping everything together and make this section up here just one massively large coming together city. It's just the natural progression of the way this game's going to work. I can't build suburbs without a main city, really. It doesn't kind of work that way, so this guy is having some trash problems. What's our trash situation down here? It might not be that good. It looks pretty good, though. Incineration plants? Do I have incineration plants? I've got one down, yeah. Oh, just a landfill. I don't have a landfill near here. That's probably why it's starting to pile up a little. Can we... I know I don't have a landfill down here because it's on these crazy slopes and it's damn near impossible to place one. Although that's not a terrible spot for it. We'll put one down right there. Nobody was made happy by that at all. Okay, well, whatever. They have a landfill anyways. So, I think the first order of business before I start actually expanding the districts and expanding all of the housing and whatnot is to go ahead and take some of these roads, which I intentionally made as like these little like service roads, and I'm gonna have to start upgrading those into just, you know, normal roads, because I can't see a damn thing at night either, which doesn't make this any easier. But it is going to start destroying some of the buildings that I have, but it's okay. I'm gonna go back through and we're gonna redo all this anyway, so I mean, not the worst thing in the world. Slope too steep. Are you still a service road? Base already occupied. What are you that I can't just move? Elementary school. So we're gonna have to actually physically relocate you, which made everybody sad than happy again. So that's fine. So we're gonna keep upgrading. Now I'm pretty close to the next milestone. I need 2,000 more residents, and I think that with the expansions that we're going to be doing here, that'll be fairly easy to get. Now, getting... What are you occupied by? What are you? Residents? Residents? Why are you occupied by something? Katy Drive? Is there... What am I missing? I'm missing something here that's blocking me. The residents. Yeah, the residences should, like, be able to be demolished. Oh, what's this mean? Yeah, there's been actually a few Traffic routes view. There's been a few upgrades to the game since I started playing it, actually, which is kind of cool. I like that they're upgrading the game, but there's some things that I really haven't messed with too much, and that appears to be one of the things, and I don't know why I can't. I'm sure somebody's looking at this and just face-palming right now, but I don't know why I can't fix that, but we're just going to go ahead and leave it the way it is. And it looks like I got most over here. Nope, there we go. So, one of the cool things that they did was they allowed you to name your roads, which gives it so much personalization. So you can make your roads basically slope too steep. I mean, you can... Why? What is occupying? These are just residences. I don't... Ugh. That's a pain. Well, not all these roads are going to be able to be expanded. That's okay, though. We'll get the majority of them. But anyways, yeah, so you can really personalize your city. I mean, if you're somebody who's just all about the details, you can name every street in your city, you can name every building, every park, every district. I mean, you can just, it's kind of crazy the amount of personalization you can do on it. And some of that was added recently, so I hadn't really messed around with it when I started playing, but I think as I start to build new expansions, it's going to be something that I definitely get into. So that's all upgraded over here, which is fine. Now we're going to head up to East Westfall. Did we upgrade all this? We did not. So we're going to continue to upgrade these. So the personalization is really cool with this game. There's a lot of really unique features to this game that make it, I think, more enjoyable to play than, say, like a Cities... Well, no, this is City Skyline. Say like a Sim City type of builder where, you know, the newer versions of SimCity this might not apply, but it just wasn't, you couldn't personalize it quite as much as you want it to. And this just has a better feel about it with the personalization, so I'm pretty happy with that. Those are all upgraded now. Okay, that's all upgraded. I think I've got most of... See the arrows? This is one of the new views. So you can see these arrows here to see like where the traffic flow is going, and it looks like most of the sickness got taken care of over here as well. Now this intersection is proven to be a bit of a pain. And you got this big intersection over here. The weird, probably my biggest complaint about this game is the way the streets all work out, because it's just, it gets to be a clutter. And where it's like in a city you would have an intersection where this would be like a two-way stop because the one way is way more busier than the other way. The game can't recognize that. Oh, a sip of coffee. So it just makes everything like a light intersection, which means that you get areas like this which just get totally bogged down, where there's just no way that, you know, there's nothing I can do because I have this little side street to try and alleviate some of this traffic. However, the problem that I have here is that, you know, in a normal city, if you come from Wilson Boulevard and you jump over to, I think this is still Wilson. Yeah, so anyone who would have been staying in Wilson Boulevard should get a really, really long light so that traffic can move, and the Scott Street intersection should have a fairly short light because there's not that many people on Scott Street. Nobody's really, you know what I mean? But then they get stuck in Wilson, and then there's, you know, on Cooper and Spring Boulevard here, there's another long light, and it's just a bunch of ugly intersections. And really, I planned this out like crap, but the traffic just is probably the biggest challenge in this game, honestly. And there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it at this point, but kind of just, you know, deal with it. What I can do, what I'm going to do, is add some more public transport, which will help out a lot of that. We don't really have the buses in place yet. There's no subways in place yet, so for the most part. So I have buses. We can do subways, metros. We can also do trains. And then I can do shipyard at 36,000, and then we can do an airport at 70,000. So we're about halfway to an airport right now. And really, we're almost hitting our milestone. So We're going to continue on. Let's see. The first thing I'm going to do is districting. So we have this district up here, hillside. This is going to expand right up until, we'll say, about the highway there. So we'll make this all is going to be hillside. Now if we check out hillside, let's see what we got here. They have power and water usage restrictions, smoke detector distribution, they have free recycling, smoking ban, they have extra parks and rock boost, a small business enthusiast, so that's going to be like the small commercial, education boost, so we can throw another education, maybe we'll throw a college in there to make a really, really nice college, high-tech housing, and also heavy traffic bans. So this is a kind of a hoity-toity neighborhood. I don't want to do too much in the way of dense residential here. I want to keep it more smaller residential, so it's not the best place to start, but this is where I've decided to start, so we're just going to wing it and go with it now. So let's start expanding rows here. So a few of these houses are going to have to go. Apologize, guys, for that. But that's just how it's gonna be. Make a nice little loop over. Oh, that rock's gonna go there. And we'll bring it back in here. So there's a nice starting street, and we're gonna add to that maybe a couple crossroads. There it is there. Now, you don't want to go too crazy with intersections, just because, like I said before, it bogs everything down in your city. Now, this is not going to be a heavy traffic area, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But I just want to be careful that I don't make too many really gnarly intersections. Otherwise, it just kind of falls apart. Have that there. Connect you, you. And you, and you. Okay, so I do want to throw in, I said, a college in here if I don't already have one because of the education boost. So we can start there. I don't have one up here, so that's perfect. We can start with a fantastic college. Look too steep. So it's gonna hit most of this neighborhood here, which is that's fine. I'm not gonna expand onto the highway there because it's just gonna be too much traffic for the area. What I can do is put it maybe over here, and then lead a road away. Where's my other college? Are you a college? That's also a college. So, actually, oh. Well, look at that. We achieved our thing without actually expanding anything yet, just the roads. Congratulations, Capital City. Reach a population of 36,000. We have unlocked a new area, 2 by 2 kilometers. What do we got for unique buildings? A palace, a cathedral, cinema. Right? Nope. I did unlock some of these. Cathedral. Oh, okay, I see. So I need to do certain things to get these. City Hall. I'm gonna need more public transports for a couple of these. Government offices. Average garbage piling per building, at least 40. Ooh, so that means I need less garbage. I'm kind of confused about that. Okay, well, those are some things we can look at later. And let's see, achievements. We've achieved nothing new, I don't believe. But we can... Okay, this just kind of shows me what other things I can achieve. So really, milestones all I'm worried about looking at there. So that's awesome. So now with our new... we could now, I guess, technically expand. Right? Right? What's our next... Yeah, that's a thing. So how do I... Can I expand? Is this a thing we can do? Policies, economy. No, economy's fine. We have a nice income with all these people. It keeps crabbing at me about my intersections because they're obviously terrible. So okay, well let's just get back to this new section here. Make sure everybody's got some aqua. Let's see, who's missing some aqua? You are missing. You. Oh yeah. And you. Okay. So, plenty of aqua to go around. Let's get ourselves that university in here. And I did like it right in this area here. Can I put it where it doesn't destroy that? That's great. Okay, fantastic. Love it. We are going to need some parks because I do have the park boost over here. So let's see. Let's go over to the courts. A couple courts in here by the college. Bam. And bam. Couple courts. And let's see what else we got. A plaza with picnic tables. Plaza with trees. I like picnic tables. Who doesn't like picnic tables? So we'll throw a plaza in over here. And what else? What else can we get for the college kids? A Japanese garden? No. A dog park. Already got one in here. A large playground. A park with trees. Ooh, that is actually quite a large park. I like it. I'm gonna pop it down there. So we've got ourselves a little bit of a basic amenity started. How about our fire access? Healthcare is pretty terrible over here. Let's give them like a little clinic to run this whole area on. That reaches everybody. Okay, health clinic, done. Fire station, we could use probably a depot. Maybe a whole full-on station. Let's just do the whole full-on. Why not? We got tons of money. Full-on station, and the police, we could do a whole full-on policia station as well. So everybody up in this area is going to be thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, watched over. We have education. Could use an elementary and a high up here. So elementary. So this is like schooled up in yonder. They're gonna need some high-tech jobs to make some use of all these educated people. So come on, I see you sticking in there. There. So that's all like. Wait, did that just... No, I don't... Relocate. I don't want you... Yeah. It was actually locating itself onto this highway. Don't want the high school on the highway. Okay, so... It looks like we have some demand starting for more housing. We're gonna first throw in some low-density commercials. Actually, these guys got some, like, gas stations and... mini marts and whatnot. Put those around the intersections here. Just seems to be the most convenient place for them. And then we're gonna throw in a few high densities residentials in some of these larger areas. There, and then the rest is gonna be some low densities. So let's fill all these in here. Hopefully the clicking is not being overly captured by the mic. If it is, I apologize. You. We don't want any industry up here. I wonder if it would be quicker just to use this tool. It does appear to be quicker. Oh yeah. What was I doing with my life before that tool? I honestly don't know. So, massive expansion up here. This is going to hopefully look really nice. And we'll go ahead and let that kind of populate itself right up. Transport's going to be an issue. I mean, once I'm done with these little expansions, I'm going to have to really think about the bus situation. Get these people around, because it's just going to be a mess. So Hillside Heights is looking pretty done. I'm fairly expanded in these areas as far as I want to be. We got a little Farmville here. Don't think I want to do too much more with Farmville. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. I could expand this road maybe. What is this, a 4? Do a 4-lane road. Let me upgrade you. Space already occupied. Why? Is it because of the playground? Or that, oh, it's probably because the elementary school. Let's move you. Move you over here. Or upgrade, no, still won't upgrade you. Can we move our small playground? Move our small playground now. No, still no. What is it? What do I have here? A busy corner shop. See, these things should allow me, even though there's things there. Oh, is it the incineration plant? Probably it's the incineration plant. I'll move you. Oh no. No, still no. Seriously. Can I make you like a better road at least? I can make you that, but it doesn't do me any good. Decisions. And I could kind of bulldoze this whole area and rethink it, but I'm not gonna do that. What do we even have over here? Some industry. Use a little bit more industry. Oop, let's paint by numbers. Paint those in. Let's do some commercial to kind of buffer these industrial from these residentials here. Actually, this is just farmland. You know what I need to do over here that I didn't do is upgrade these roads. So, what do we have? Is it the road with the little whatchamacallits? Yeah, so they got the little grassy knolls on the side, like that? No, I don't want a one-way. Upgrade to that. People are loving these upgrades. Look at all the happy faces. Why didn't I do this before? A little bit is getting demolished, but for the most part, I think people are extremely happy with these new roads. Yeah. Space already occupied. Oh, because that's the school right there. So that's checking out. We're going to upgrade these. I believe that was all of the things. Okay, so yeah. A little bit hard to tell because it's nighttime, but it's looking a lot better now in this Farmville area. So that area, we can check that off the list. Now, South Ham, I believe it's commercial and industrial down here. We can add another road. I don't want to touch this intersection though, because look at, I mean, that's just, ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a 5-way crazy intersection thing. So maybe what we'll do instead of that, we'll put in another 4-lane road. We can wiggle it from like, there's already an intersection. Go straight on to here and make sure that's all district out. So on here we do need some commercial. Let's throw some dense commercials and some office buildings in here. What are you? D-zone. I don't want a D-zone. Let's throw maybe a couple small commercials. But for the most part, I just want this to be like a whole commercialized zone up in here. Yeah. That's the ticket. Yeah, that's looking fantastic. This, what is this? What are you trying to tell me here? Something happened. I wonder if that's for the buses? They worked out. Okay. It worked itself out. Now I've got plenty of water up here. I should have enough electricity, so now Aspen Boulevard in Southam is starting to build itself right up. Oh, this is lovely. We are losing money left and right, but we are expanding, so I'm gonna check that off. I guess I could expand a little bit more over here, but I'm just not gonna. That landfill's full. Oh, maybe I am gonna. That landfill. Do another landfill and an incinerator. Well, it made a few people unhappy because they're kind of close to incinerator, but you know, it is what it is. They can deal with it. Okay, so that's looking a lot better. Now we still have to expand our new section of cities over here, but I think we're kind of running late on time. I mean, I've been rambling on for a while. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but it feels like it's been about 30 minutes. So we're gonna come back, finish the expansions on the new section of the Metropolis here, and then we're gonna go ahead and expand the borders of the city. Oh, that's a cool little thing. I'm gonna keep you open from now on. So when we come back, we're gonna expand up Cumberland, Middletown, and East Westfall. We're gonna get the roads all finished up, all the intersections, all the problems that may start popping up. We'll get all those settled down. And then we're going to get our buses in place again, and potentially put in some subway lines. I'll see where the worst of the worst is, but, you know, looking at this view, I think once these are all expanded, you know, Middletown, Cumberland, and East Westfall all kind of come together, I think subway lines would be good to run from Hamburg over. They'd be just as popular as the bus lines. So we're gonna give that a think and take care of that when we do it. So next episode we'll be working some more on expansions here. We're looking towards 70,000 is the next real big goal, I think, for me. That's what I'm really looking forward to, is 70,000, so we can get our airport in and get even more kilometers, open up, and get everything just going crazy. We can build our capital city. We'll expand these together, and then we'll plan out like a big grid city, like a New York City style type of thing. So yeah, until next time, guys, thanks for hanging out with me again, playing some more City Skylines. Hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, let me know. Thumbs up, rate, comment, and of course we'll see you right back here next time on City Skylines.